Colossians chapter 1 is a deeply poetic expose on who Jesus is and what he functions as from the theological depths of the mind of the Apostle Paul. In verse 15, he says that Jesus is the firstborn over all creation. Let's look at each one of those important words one by one. First is firstborn, not born first. This isn't a commentary on Jesus' birth, but on his status. Let me explain. In Exodus 4, Israel is called God's firstborn. In Psalm 89, David is prophetically called God's firstborn. Israel's named after Jacob, and Jacob wasn't even the firstborn in his family, and David wasn't the firstborn in his family either. Firstborn is a status symbolizing God's complete favor and blessing. Adam was the firstborn of creation. Jesus is the firstborn over creation. See that second word there, over? You'd think they would have chosen the word of, as in he is the first of my children. Like it would sound so weird to say, hey, this is my son, he's the first over my children. It sounds kind of favoritist, right? Well, it is. God only has one kid. It's Jesus, and he's definitely God's favorite. Firstborn over all. Everything else that God made is subservient to Jesus. Plants and animals and planets and people and systems and governments and ideas and feelings. And that's summed up in the following word. So firstborn over all, and then creation. We're going to get more on this word in the next video. I don't want to step on my toes a little bit, but I just will say that it means literally, actually everything. And not just what's seen, because God also created love and wind and things we can't see, and Jesus is firstborn over that too. But there's something special here. Jesus is the firstborn in our family. He's our older brother. Like, I don't know if you have an older brother. I do, and I love him. Jesus is the firstborn in our spiritual family. Adam is your physical ancestor. Jesus is your spiritual ancestor and your spiritual brother, the firstborn in God's family. He's our beloved brother, the brother with universal birthright, ransomed for a planet full of spiritual orphans. Jesus is the firstborn over all creation, and that is an awesome thing about God. Do you believe it?